Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Okay, let's talk about Easter. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Daniela. How are you? Who else is in the room? Let me shut my. Okay. All right. Who else is in the room? All right. We're going to talk about Easter. How my Easter went. Daniela, how was your Easter? Oh my goodness, where you live at? Good morning. Hi, Lisa Bell. Daniela, where do you live? Australia. Okay. Are you allowed to do street sales over there? Did you do something for Easter? Do you make gift baskets? I did a market before Easter. Okay. But are you allowed to do street sales or no? Yes, I started Mother's Day, Lisa. I did Mother's Day while I was doing Easter. No streets allowed. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yep. I'm wanting to talk to you all about Easter. One thing, I have to ask for permission and pay money. Okay. All right. For Easter, my Easter was okay, but this is the second year that I went out vending for Easter. I did put a few posts up in my area. Awesome. I'll start. You'll start next week. Lisa, how many are you planning on making? Like, let me stay on track because I tell you I'll be all over the place. I'm going to talk about my sales for Easter, and then I come back and read the comments and answer any questions that you all may have. But I want to say thank you to everyone for coming in, checking out the live, and we're going to talk about Easter, and then we're going to discuss what was last week's assignment. What was last week's assignment? Okay. Um, so my Easter, like I said, this is my second time going out for Easter. So it was good. It could have been better if I had did a little bit more. If I had done a little bit more marketing. But also, the thing that kind of held me back was I switched between two locations that weekend. My things that I should have done better was, of course, market the event more. Also, the first day I went out on Friday. I should have My first day should have been out on Wednesday. And the reason why I say that is it's a school not too far from where I set up. So I miss some of those sales that I possibly could have gotten had I went out earlier. And the next thing is I know to take women's gifts. On Friday when I went out, I had no women's gift. And I had about 5 people looking for women's gifts. Even my teenage girl gifts, I didn't have them with me. So that messed me up also. And the second day, which was that Saturday, I went out, but I went out in my old location. My old location was at my house, but the sales there were pretty good. I even had one customer that came and she bought 10 baskets that, at a time. So that was really, really good. So the sales, like I said, the sales were there, but they could have been somewhat better had I did a little bit more thinking. And the reason why I set up at my second location is because my son was in town, and it was very important to me that I spend some time with my family. So it allowed me to spend some time with my family and also be able to sell my gift baskets on that Saturday. Sunday, I went back to my old location. So I did pretty good, but I was so wore out. I left at 3 o'clock, and I didn't post that I was going to be there from 10. I think I got there at 9:30, but from 10 to 3, I didn't post that until like 11 o'clock that I was there and that I'll be leaving at 3. But however, when I got ready to leave and left, somebody in Facebook, they messaged me that they wanted some gifts. So they came to my house and picked up they got to look through the inventory and they picked up 2 gifts. So that was my Easter. Now let me check and see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, Lisa, you said that you start next week for Mother's Day, maybe 50, not much. We'll have planned Mother's Day weekend. Okay. Okay. Someone asked for pre-made gifts for pet gifts. Somebody asked for pet gifts, Lisa, for Mother's Day or for Easter. What did somebody ask for Easter? Was it Easter or are you saying someone asked for pre-made gifts? Tell me what you're saying so I know what you're talking about. What you mean? Oh, for Easter. Somebody wanted pet gifts for Easter? Well, yeah. Okay. I guess they wanted to get their little dog an Easter basket. Okay. Well, the people that have pets, honey, they really love them. So you got to be ready for them too, I guess. But I tell you, it never fails. I don't care if it's Father's Day. Somebody always want a gift from me for a woman. Didn't have any children. Oh, okay. She didn't have any children. Okay. Okay. So, those of you that are on here, it looks like I may have had 10 people in the room. Can you all please give the video a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, would you please consider subscribing? We really appreciate that also. The channel is growing. It is taking a minute, but I do want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel, for those of you that have. Okay. All right. Next thing, who has the assignment for this week? I ask that everybody think about their dreams and goals and things that they wanted to accomplish, and What was everybody supposed to do? Was any of you on that was on last week? Or any of you on that were on last week? That's right, Daniela. That's right. Write it in the book. I just started the live. I just shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing the live. Thanks for the love. I appreciate that. Write it down. So did you write it down, Daniela? Do you have your book? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Lisa, were you on last week? Lisa, were you on last week? Did you have a chance to look at last week's video? I mean, last week's live? Not sure. If not, I'll be sure to watch. Okay. Well, last week, I was just saying, um, for each of us, we need to know where we are, of course, but where we want to go. So I advise everyone, if there's something that you want to do, I advise everyone to get a book, write down their dreams and goals, where they want their business to be, because there's no right or wrong answer. But I want you to think about it if you haven't thought about it. Where you want your business to be? How do you want your business to look? Do you want a brick and mortar, or do you just want to do at home? Or do you want to just do street sales, or do you want online business? You know, what do you want your business to be? So that was the assignment. And if not, even just in your personal life, get a book and write down what you want and then go from there. So that's what last week's assignment was. And this week, if you have the book, um, try to write down, like, just spend 10 or 15 minutes and write down what you want. That something to think about. Think, just if you sit down for 10 or 15 minutes, I really recommend like an hour if you have that time, but you may do that time like 20 minutes, and just think about where you want your business to be. Also, where do you want your personal relationships to be, and where do you want to, whether or not, how you want to grow as an individual. So that's some things that I recommend if we can do those things. So Daniela, how many baskets are you gonna? What's your plans for Mother's Day? How many gifts do you plan to make for Mother's Day? You're welcome, Lisa. Packing. Are you moving, Daniela? You said you're in the. I'm moving tomorrow to the country. Okay. All right. So do you plan to do anything for Mother's Day since you're moving? What state are you in, Daniela? Excuse me. Okay, you said you're gonna try. All right. What's Oh, okay. You in Australia. Okay. South Australia. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate that. Well, the live isn't really going to be that long today, but that because that's really all I had to share. Um, well, I appreciate you for taking the time, like I said, to watch the video, the live, and anything else that I may put out. I appreciate that. I guess a lot of people are either shopping or good morning, Pete. Hi, Dorothy. How are you? I guess a lot of people are shopping or either they got their head down making gift baskets. This is, let me see if I can let y'all see. I'm eager to learn and grow. Awesome. This is what I'm working on today. Can you see that? Oops. That is a gift that I have going out today. Were you able to see it? Danielle, you say you're eager to learn and grow. Awesome. Hi, Jan. Oh, Lord, I'm going to mess up. Jana, good morning. Oh, you were able to see it, Dorothy? Okay, great. Yep, that's what when I get off the live today, I need to put some shred in it and wrap it up. So thank you, Lisa. I was on your live last night, Jana, but I didn't say anything. I just watched in the background. Is that a food basket? Yes, that's a food basket. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a food basket. I have to deliver it today. Mostly what I do is food baskets. Jenna, how many oh, and I'm so sorry about somebody about your gifts that during Easter. That was awful. How many gifts are you gonna make for Mother's Day? Yeah, Daniela, that was a order I got from my website. That particular one. Okay, Jenna, you don't know how many. Okay, all right, all right. Well, like I said, I don't want to. If anyone has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. But if not, I'm gonna wait one about a minute and see if any. How many are you going to make for Mother's Day? Well, I would like to make. I maybe have. I don't know, close to 100 or so just around here in the shop. But I would love to make. I would love to make 200, not counting what I already have made. I would love to make 200. And I have some ideas for some really fast ones. So, hi, S. Marie. How are you? Yep, that's how many I plan to do for Mother's Day. Hi, New Art. S. Marie, how many have you started making Mother's Day yet? Would that be food and other baskets? Um, Danielle, what you mean? Food in other baskets? You mean other baskets that I have ready? Daniela, I want to make sure I know what you're talking about. Baskets with perfume and jewelry, etc. In my shop, when you coming in the door, on the right side is all perfume and candles, things like that. But on the left side is all my food. So that's the pre-made baskets for food is not wrapped up. I have a few over there, but they're not wrapped up. Yes, I revamped 70 plus left over and still have 3 totes to revamp. Oh my, that's for Mother's Day. That's Marie. Okay, Danielle. All right. Want to make sure I answer your question. But yep, I would like from this day forward. I can count the ones that I have on the tabletop out there, and I think I may have like 10 or 15 because I took some of those gifts and used them for Easter. So I need to replenish those, but counting those and what I would love to have 200 to take out there with me, and plus any of these smaller gifts. Oh, okay. Okay. I have some gifts at my house that I had out for Valentine's. I ended up taking some of them out because I didn't want to come back to the shop on Easter morning because I had sold all of the women's gifts when I took them out. I got sick, so I couldn't sell. Okay. And sell Christmas some into Valentine's, some for Easter, and the rest for Mother's Day. Okay. So with those 70 plus, S. Marie, are you gonna do some more, or is that gonna be it when you revamp them? Is that gonna be all, or are you planning on adding some more to those? Doing more. Okay, okay, that's great. 300 is my goal. Oh, 300 is your goal. Okay, go ahead now. Okay. Started ottomans yesterday. Okay, S. Marie. I have a few ottomans. I think I may have like 6. I do need to do those. I want to do some stuff that I haven't done before. Like I have some hearts left from Valentine's. I want to do those, but I don't want to make any more hearts. And I think I may have like 4. Maybe it's a little bit more. I think I have 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 small ones, but only 1 large one. How old am I? Mm. Hi, Lady Di. How are you? Oh, you've been working on some videos? Started big gifts since most completed are small and medium. Yeah. And see, that's another thing as far as my goal for Easter. I didn't have enough of the medium and large gifts. The small things that I made, them shovels, them people didn't want that. I sold 3 of them shovels, and I was only selling them for $15. But or maybe I didn't have enough stuff in them. I don't know. But you know, next year I may do some, but I think I may only do like 10 or 12. I don't know. And any other because I had those. I didn't even have to go out and buy those. shovels because I had them already in stock, and I would love to get rid of those shovels because I had a whole tote, clear tote of those shovels, and I can use that tote for something else. Yours didn't move either? Yeah, I sold 3. Jenna, you sold 125 shovels or 125 gifts for Easter. Is that what you're saying? Which one? Oh man, you so well, honey. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like my. I mean, they didn't sell. I only sold 3. They didn't like them. I don't know. And I only, like I said, I only charged $15 for them. So I don't know what the issue was. Yep. And each shovel had like 3 small activities, whether it was chalk, bubbles, or some kind of character or something. Yeah, yeah. So people are probably looking for those from her. Okay. Yep. I hope they pick up for me in the future too. 'Cause like I said, I have done the shovels, but not for that. I did them for realtors. Because I enjoy making them and would love to have sold them. Yeah, okay. Lady Di, you say you made 77 gifts and sold all but 7, and the 7 that were left were the shovels. I made 12 shovels total. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's a cute idea, Jenna. Those shovels, and I loved it, but I only, like I said, I only sold 3. I did them. Did I do them last year? No, I didn't do them last year. What I did last year, I had the eggs. I had the eggs and the bunny rabbits. I did those, and I didn't do. I think I made like 6 of each of those, and I sold those. But the shovels did not really move. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them people looking for them shovels from Jenna. Yeah. Maybe they'll start looking for them for me because I want some inexpensive gifts. But I tried to do the shovels, the rabbits, and the eggs. I thought all of that would have been cute. Well, I'm going to definitely try it again next year. And maybe I get some more traction with it. And for the summer. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can do them and put them on my Facebook page for a party favor gift. I don't know that because they'd be cute party favor gifts. I don't know if y'all thought about that or not. Yep, they'd be cute party favor gifts. Yeah. Lady Di, how many gifts you making for Mother's Day? What's your plans for Mother's Day? Hi, Pudding Pie. How are you? I plan to market mine for preschool graduate. Oh, that's a great idea too. Preschool graduation gifts. That's a great idea. Okay, you took the eggs out of them. Okay, Market them for summer fun. They'll move. Okay. Y'all, I'm about to burn up. I tell you, these hot flashes ain't no joke. I can pour this whole bottle of water on top of my head. Good grief. S. Marie, did you do your book? Do you have your book? Did you have your dream book or your vision book? I don't know what we want to call it, but your book of how you want your business to be. Did you do that? Jenna, I don't recall if you were on here last week, but I recommend that everybody would get a book and write down what they wanted their business to look like so we can start working towards those goals. Oh, Lady Di might have left, but I don't see her. Okay, oh, she on here. All right. So far, I have 75 gifts done. Oh, good Lord. 30 floral arrangements and 30 robes, pajama boxes. So I need to make 75 more gift baskets for a total of 150. And I need to do about 50 inexpensive. Oh, you okay? I love that, Lady Di. That's awesome. I started my grads already, and the shovels are a summer item. Okay. All right, Jenna. That's awesome, too. You was typing. Okay. Okay. Lady Di, did you write do you have your book? I didn't start. I prioritize completing it for Easter and Mother's Day. It's important, but I really need to concentrate on getting the business funds flowing again after. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because you said you were sick. Okay. All right, S. Marie. All right. You can do it in the bed if you like me. You be playing with that phone. You in that bed, just put a book by your bed, and when you in the bed, just write in it. Just give yourself a few. Good afternoon. Okay. Hi, Crafted by. Oh, hi, Olympia. How are you? Yep. Try that and see how it works for you. I know I got some things that I want to do differently, and I've really been moving towards it. Like in my business, when I kept saying I really want gifts all around the shop, I have over half of the shop already with pre-made gifts. So if somebody comes in the door, I have gifts already for them. So that gave me is giving me a really big jump start, not only for Mother's Day, but for other holidays that may come, that'll come back around. So I'm trying to keep my shelves full so I'll be ready. Not being able to do Christmas, plus I took on tons of new inventory that caused overhead. Oh, great advice. I'll use my wind down time. Yep. Adjust some thoughts down. Okay, you welcome. Yep. Cause I know I don't know why I be all over the place. Like I left my gifts at my house, but people, even though it's after Easter, I already had somebody else come on Monday and picked up 2 more gifts. And this Friday, somebody else supposed to get 2 more gifts. They said they want those baskets for their kids. So that'll be 4 more that I sell. So I hate to break down anything, but on Monday, my plan is to have it all broke down because I need to Maybe I'd take the candy out of the eggs out of the shovel, but try to move those for sun, like you said, sun fun gifts or graduation for the little ones, because that's a great idea for the preschoolers for a graduation gift, and I can advertise it on Facebook Marketplace and also on my Facebook channel, on my Facebook page. Yeah. So I definitely be doing that. I need to write it down. Let me write that down. All right. What do you put in graduation gifts? Okay, I've done graduation gifts before. And at that time when I did them, and I should advertise it now, I have the balloon machine where you can put stuff inside the balloon. So inside the balloon, I put different types of snacks, a cup, any kind of graduation items. And on the top of the balloon, I put a graduation balloon. And that's what I put in it. Just different kind of snacks. I've never done them for uh, for preschoolers. Um I did mine for high schoolers. But even graduation gifts you can take out for Mother's Day, doing Mother's Day, because a lot of graduations are during that time. And if you just make like six graduation gifts, I would think that would be a great thing to do. What do you put? Oh, okay. I already answered that. And so another thing you can do with the graduation gifts, the only thing that will make it stand out more for graduations, like anytime you have any perfume, wallets, or whatever, if you put a graduation balloon or a graduation cup in there, it makes it more like a graduation gift. So I think I'm going to do some more of those too. Yeah, those will be nice for to have on your table. So that's a great thing to think about when you're going out for Mother's Day, to have maybe six graduation gifts. And they don't really have to be expensive gifts, but something just say, graduation on there. Graduation 2025. And the dollar store has all kind of stuff. Just need something to spruce it up that you can just put inside a gift that you already have. Was thinking about doing for Mother's Day. Just do that, and then maybe have three of them for a guy. Something that you would normally do for a man, just maybe three of the gifts for a guy. Say a wallet, some cologne, and a cup for a man for a graduation gift. So let me put this on my list. Let me write that down there. 2, 6. Red. Okay. Who plan on doing that for their gifts for graduation? I mean, for Mother's Day. Who's planning on doing some gifts like that for Mother's Day? Taking some graduation gifts out there. Hi, Vonnie. Is anybody else doing graduation gifts? Picking out graduation nurses and teachers appreciation for. Okay. Yep, I do get quite a few people have asked me in the past for teacher gifts. Not so many nurses, but yeah, haven't thought that far. Okay. I'm glad I caught you all. I guess I can whip up a couple of grad gifts. All right, Bonnie. Yeah. Take a couple of graduation gifts out when you're doing your Mother's Day because and if you have Facebook or however you let the your area know, take some pictures and put that out there. I think I'm a definitely I wrote it down. Instead of doing 3 girls and 3 boys, I might do 6 of each. Add that to my list. Okay. Yes, preschool graduation pre-K in college and high school. Got 5 orders now. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. What else do you do for what kind of gifts do you do for the pre-K, Dorothy? What kind of gifts do you do for pre-K? I've never done pre-K graduation gifts. That's why I'm asking. I've done some for the teachers, but not the kids. Okay, grad, bear, kid, body wash, and snacks. Okay, all right. Okay, well, I definitely have it on my list. Some ideas for teachers' appreciation. My children are grown. Teacher appreciation. I'm just gonna do stuff like candles and hand soap and things like that. Like some of my inexpensive gifts. I would love to have some kind of balloon that said Teacher Appreciation Day. You know, teacher appreciation. Learning activities, Dorothy. Okay. All right. Maybe I think I got some. I have some small boxes back there or something that I can put together. Yep, cups, mugs, snacks, candles. Yep. Yep, those will be good for teacher appreciation gifts. Yeah. Why are you saying sorry? What about men teachers? Maybe treat them like Father's Day gifts. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I've learned to always have men and women gifts, especially women. Cause honey, I lost 5 sales because I did not have any women gifts when I went out on that Friday on my table, and I knew to have them, and I didn't have them. I was like, I was sick of myself. Lotion, hand sanitizer, pencils. Yep. Unisex gifts. What can I have? What would you consider a unisex gift? Maybe a cup with some snacks in it. AT Chronicles. I think that's ATI. Maybe a camping chair. I don't want to do something that big. Snacks do well for men teacher gifts. Okay. Yep. Hi, gift girly. How you doing? Really? Save up some more Bluey chairs, Bluey gifts for the pre-K grads. Uh, unisex too. Thing with name so far. Are you okay? Coffee, tea, and treats. Okay. Yes, a gift basket. Okay. Okay. Gift girly. Yes, I had requests for women's baskets. Came home and made a few. They also, yeah, I'm telling you, and some of them people, they didn't come back, and I miss all them sales. And then I only took like 10 or 15 from my shop, and all of those sold on Saturday. And then Sunday, I didn't want to come back over here, and I only had a few more. I say maybe I had 3 left of the 15 that I carried. So only had the big, like $75 gifts. And then I had $100 gift that was left from Valentine's Day. I was like, dang, do I need to mark this down? But I put it out there and they bought them $75 gifts. So I didn't sell the $100 one, but they bought them $75 ones for that I had for Valentine's. I was thinking about taking them out for Mother's Day, but they bought them. I don't know what it is, but they people. I'm looking for something for my mama, or I'm looking something for my wife for Easter. And one woman came. She said her daughter was in her 40s and wanted an Easter basket. And so she bought 2 of my less expensive Easter baskets that had the water squirters and stuff. They were $25. She bought those 2 Easter baskets for her 40-year-old kids. So, yeah. Yeah. And you'll never know who having a birthday. So, if you got 1 or 2 birthday balloons, maybe take them with you. Or at least have them so you can blow them up. Yeah. Those are some things you can do. Have y'all been thinking about Father's Day, or you hadn't even thought about Father's Day yet? On each holiday. Yeah. Yes, the adult Easter basket requests were funny. The parents were so upset that grown kids wanted them. Well, listen, it was a video going around. I should have shared that video. A video going around. Some girl got on there and said, "My mama don't love me no more," something like that. And she said, "That is not what I said." She said, "It is what you said. You said you're not gonna get me an Easter basket." She said, "No, what I said was you over 40. You don't need no Easter basket." And she said same thing or whatever. It was so funny. Did y'all see that video going around on Facebook? This man came. Yes, Bonnie. Yes, this man came looking for something for his wife. I was like, where was you at earlier? He said, been acting funny. Told him she wanted an Easter basket. Oh, Honey, I'm telling you, I sold them grown baskets for Easter for them women. Ain't nobody asked for nothing for a man, but I had some. I even had a man because I did the gift with the basketball on top and it had snacks in the basket at the bottom. But my basketball and footballs were college and pro footballs. And I put snacks on the and I sold them for like $35, which was really cheap for NFL football with some snacks or college football with snacks. And one man bought it for himself. He said, I'm going to buy that. I don't know if it was Tar Heels or I don't know what college team it was, but he bought the basket for himself. So, yeah, I might need to do some of them for and I wanted to do more NFL teams. I had made 3 cowboy gift baskets, but I only took one out for the street. It's sold. Every time I take that cowboy baskets out, they sell. They sell. Yep. So somebody bought it for themselves. So for Mother's Day, I have one that's a unisex cowboy basket. I know that I'm taking it out there for Mother's Day. I need to make some more teams like Steelers and what have you. No, I'm not doing Father's Day unless I get orders. Okay. I did a breakdown for 120 baskets with God's grace. Oh, that is awesome, Dorothy. Oh, yes, yes. That's awesome. Lady Di, I'm not doing Father's Day either. North Carolina doesn't represent fathers here in my town, so I'm taking orders only this year. Honey, I'm going out for Father's Day. I sold 4 $85 robe gifts and 2 $35 women's gifts. Okay, that's Marie. Bonnie. Oh, they were serious this year. We done changed the game with these adult gifts and we wasn't ready. Yeah, and I knew to be ready. I knew from last year. Because I said I'm going to take some out. And then I just had so much going on doing light for Father's Day. Let me put some glasses on. Dorothy said doing light for Father's Day orders mostly. Okay. Oh, yeah. Your cowboy baskets are studs. Are straight fire. Okay. Yeah, I only took one out, but honey, they bought that thing. They always buy them. Let's see, Chronicles, yes, Mr. You should make half of those $100 baskets for an automatic 6K. Then the others can be different prices. Yeah, get it, Miss Dorothy. I wish I had taken more adults out. Yeah, that's me. Good thinking, ATL. Yeah, I'm telling you, they buy them adult gifts, especially for the women. I don't care what holiday it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So some of y'all gonna do orders for Father's Day and that's it. When you do, or are you gonna be posting it on Facebook Marketplace or posting it somewhere to let people know that you have some Father's Day? Is that your plan? Because even after Mother's Day, if you make them and post them in Facebook groups, or if you already have some, even if you have some left, I don't think I have any men's left for after Valentine's Day. I don't think I had any left. But even if you have some left, you can post them in the Facebook Marketplace and different places like that if y'all are on Facebook or wherever you advertise at. Just all social media. Okay. Yep. Hey, Carol. Marketplace and Facebook groups, Instagram. Okay. Yep. You let people know that you have them because they can get them even for birthday gifts. And that's something that I need to do more of, is posting in all these different areas and let people know that I have other gifts than the food, because the food goes like I just showed y'all earlier. I have a food basket that's going out today. Somebody ordered it yesterday, so I have to get it finished up and I'll post a short on it. I had 2 food baskets go out yesterday for a raffle for an event that went out. Oh, y'all hold on 1 second. Hello, King's Gift Baskets. How can I help you? Oh gosh. Mhm. Mhm. You breaking up? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Tracy. Okay, that's a customer. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. All right. Oh, hold on. Yes, ma'am. Hello, Tracy. I still can't hear you. Okay. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know why I won't put on my glasses. Instead of Father's Day, I'm doing postal for Mother's Day and graduation. I will be in the parking lot of every graduation I can do. Okay. Sorry. Hello, can you skip baskets? Hmm. I have some $15 gifts that are already pre-made. They have a lotion, a little cosmetic bag, and some uh, lip gloss. I have those, but I also have some gifts that I don't know if they allow them to have candles and pot holders. I also have Oh, oh, okay. You still kind of breaking up now. I can't understand what you're saying. I have several gifts that are already pre-made that you can choose from, though. Huh? I can't understand what you're saying. Hello? No, I can't hear you. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Well, I'm going out for Father's Day only because they really appreciate it. They ate to buy, but I figured I'd do $40 and a couple of heavy-hitter baskets. Oh, Bonnie, what are you talking about? Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Yep. So I'm gonna get off this phone and try to get back in touch with my customer uh, that's trying to come in and get some gifts. I, uh, I'm like lost for words. That's trying to come in and get some gifts and tell her what I got. I might have to end up FaceTiming her. I don't know, but it's having a hard time getting the message or whatever through to her. But I appreciate all of you for taking the time to stop by to see what this live was all about. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Uh, I'm only trying to elevate each and every one of us. And I really appreciate that customer. She better get to a place with reception so she can get that. Yeah, this customer, she buys from me all the time. Yeah, but yeah, I'm grateful for not only her but for you all to see what I have here to share. If you all have any ideas or something that you would like to see on video or for us to do, great live. Thank you, Esmarie. Just let me know. I'm always here and available because you help me grow just as well as I help you all. I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for the live. All right. See you next week. Bye.